In 2025, and then you're making comments like that. Welcome back to episode 3, where we have liquid confidence.
We have liquid confidence.
Again.
We're way more light-hearted this episode. I feel like it got a little bit serious.
A little bit
last
too
time.
serious.
We're going to be reading some weird confessions and talking about some embarrassing moments, stories.
So much. Basically, we're going to sit here and chat shit, and you're going to join us. And we can't do an intro, clearly. So without further ado, we're going to get on with the video. Confession. So when Frank had a realisation when she was on the toilet, actually.
No, sometimes I get realisations, like, they just come to me, like, I just do the most randomest part, I'm doing the most randomest thing, and I'll just get a realisation, and it's usually something very sentimental, meaningful, and, like, something I need to know in that very moment so that I can process it, realise that I've thought about it, realise that it's valid, and then forget about it, and then think about it again.
Yeah.
That's just how I process things. I was in the toilet, but I need to say this to you, but now I need to really think about what it was. So I think I was sitting there, and I was just thinking, do you know how nice it is to actually look forward to doing something with someone?
Yeah.
Like, I can't explain it. Like, I feel like I've never, well, not in a really long
Like
time.
giddy.
Yeah, just like genuinely looking forward to doing something. Like, I feel like I haven't felt that in so long. Like, I've just not been bothered, or
Yeah.
I don't really care like if we've done anything together or not. Whereas this is like something I've actually thought about, and it's like, I actually want to go. Like, I've actually been
excited
looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it. I've been like, do you know what I mean? Like, everything about it, and I feel like it just says so much, but it's something that I didn't realise I was missing, like, for ages. And it just makes me think, like, how in denial, or just like, just what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm getting
it. Just makes me look back and think, like, why did I waste so much time, and why did it take so long to realise that you're allowed to be happy too?
It, but you have to want to, you have to be ready in yourself before you take any steps to like any realisation.
I know, but it was just like, that's never even come into my mind. I never even thought like, I
never thought of it like that.
I never looked forward to doing things. But then when I think about it now, I think, but I didn't, and that I actually didn't, and now it's like there's something that I'm looking forward to, and it's like, oh, that's what that feels like.
That's good though.
It's such a good thing. So good. Like, it's so nice to feel that.
Now that you do feel it, if that's what's made you realise that you didn't
like,
feel it.
Like, there's things
before.
I want to do that I wouldn't have even done.
Yeah.
And it's like, it says so much, I think, anyway. But I'm just like, can I just come to me? And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what do you mean?
Everything happens for a reason.
This is what I've said to you.
At the right time. I do get that, and I can see that as well.
So I can't fucking wait.
I know.
I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this for ages.
I know.
And I'm paying a lot of money.
It'll be worth it as well.
Yeah, I know.
And you actually...
With good company, with someone that wants it. Do you know what I mean? Do you think that I want to do?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Someone with something common.
Yeah.
Similarities. I know somebody that farted on someone's nose when getting head and sitting on their face.
No. I fucking hate fanny farts. Like, they're so
They're
annoying.
inconvenient.
I'm going to ignore that, and you're going to ignore that, and we're both going to pretend that didn't happen.
But then you do it, but you remember
happen.
it the whole time.
And they're bare loud. For what? Like, I don't
Like tense.
I just
like,
forget it's a thing, and then all of a sudden it's like, someone turned around to me once and said,
it's so awkward.
Someone turned around to me once and said, cool, girl, you just took off the bed then, didn't you? Gee, can you not?
Why are you crying?
Because it was just so like, in the moment I was just like,
that is horrendous.
What?
That is horrendous.
I was fucking crazy, and it was funny at the end of the day, but like, what's a comment to make, do you know what I mean?
Did you laugh it off?
Yeah, I fucking died.
Did you carry on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Oh my god, no. It didn't hurt, did you have to say that?
Oh, you just snorted.
Exactly. So
I'm sorry, and can I just also point out we never tried the mics again. We are so lazy because we're so
sorry.
We actually don't even talk about the podcast or plan the podcast.
We're so bad at
together.
this. But what we did discuss earlier is that we were going to put the mics on.
I thought it was a bit of flip line. I know it's actually a spot.
I walked into my sister. She went, "You drawn on a mole?"
I wasn't going to ask questions. I thought you had.
She went,
"You're giving Nanny McPhee over here."
She went, "Have you drawn on a bow?" I went, "It's a spot." She went, "Oh, it looks cute." Yeah.
Just keep it there. No, I just looked at it and thought it's lip liner.
No, it's a spot.
Anyway.
No, we said we was going to try the mics. We'll put them on the table so that maybe then you can hear us better, because we know we're a bit echoey and we know like the sound's not amazing. But it's a work in progress at the end of the day, and we just did forget about the mics, but we're just here to invite you to our sleepover anyway, so...
Oh, but she never... I'm just going to go through and find random confessions. Okay, so I'm like 99.9% sure I caught my dad and my stepmom swinging last night. I'd been at theirs early evening for a catch-up after work, and I'd forgotten my phone charger there. I hadn't realised until later in the evening when I went to go and charge my phone. I drove back to my dad's and let myself in through the kitchen, the back door. I walked in and there was 3 shirtless men in there all having a drink and laughing. I grabbed my charger and I could hear loud female moans coming from the lounge. I tried to listen and heard my dad say something along the lines of, "That's it, take his dick." I quickly left and went home. However, I haven't been able to get any of it out of my mind, and I think I like the idea of it all. I don't know why I'm posting this. I think I'm going to get it off my chest.
What, he's game as well?
Well, I don't know if he likes the idea of his dad and his stepmom swinging, or he likes the idea of swinging.
Or just like, what I think of that, valid. Have you ever watched Open House?
Yes, you have, and you always tell me that you'd go on Open House.
I fucking would, though, that's the thing. I mean, obviously walking in on your stepdad and your mum was a bit peak, but like, overall, as a whole, like...
I personally know someone who was swinging at one point. Personally, each to their own, I suppose, but when it turns out to be somebody that you know, personally, I think my reaction would be...
Yeah, when you know...
When you know, but like, if you came to me and you said, "Oh, I fancy swinging," I'd be like, "Fez," but I do think if you came to me and you said your mum was swinging,
you'd be like...
I'd be like, "Oh, okay." Especially when it's like that level of swinging, like it's all well and good having a threesome.
No, walking in on it's insane.
Walking in on 3 men chilling in your kitchen, having a little giggle to each other,
and
then hearing that there's someone else going in, knowing where's my dad and my stepmom. There's at least 7 people going in there.
Didn't you hear his dad saying?
Yeah, so you knew there was other dick in the living room as well, because oh no, actually it could have been his own dick. That's terrible.
No, but that's so sad. Like, honestly, putting myself in his shoes and being my dad and my stepmom, I actually don't know what I'd do. Like, what do you do? What can you do? Pretend it never happened. Erase that shit.
I know.
Get rid of that thought.
This one's a bit weird anyway. It says it had that someone lost their virginity to a horse, but I
Fuck off.
Yeah, but every time I click on it, it's not giving me the full story, so I can't.
We don't do that shit around here.
That is weird.
Your hair looks so nice.
Thank you.
It actually does.
Thanks so much.
I actually have a confession, but it's not like...
That's a confession.
What is it?
Just something I used to do when I was younger, which I think might be weird now that I think about it. But the only reason I'm thinking about it is because my sisters started doing it. We're not doing it to my extent. Anyway, I used to go in the garden and collect acorns, yeah.
Right.
And I just like, my thing was like to just crack them open to see what was inside. I was just so like, what's in the middle?
Yeah.
And
You've done that before. Wait, you're gonna eat it or something?
No, usually like if you cracked an acorn open, there was always a maggot inside.
What?
And they were in my garden anyway. So I had this egg cup, and I was cracking all these acorns open, and I was just putting these maggots in this egg cup and just like treating them as pets. But then my sister came in the other day and she said, "Callie, can you open this acorn for me?" So I cut it with a pair of scissors, and I thought...
Is it your little sister?
Lola. And I thought, if you find a maggot, are you going to collect them too? That's like, it's a confession, but it's just, I just thought of it. Like,
I used to put snails on my face.
On your face, but that's good for you. Do you not seen the snail slime you can get on TikTok? So the snail...
No, but I actually used to put them on my mum's, and I used to call them Roberts.
I had a thing for caterpillars. Remember we was walking through a forest and there's little caterpillars on my mum's top, and it made a tiny little hole like the Hungry Caterpillar book. And I said, "Mum, we've got to take it home." So we put it in a Chinese container and suffocated it by accident, it died.
Here's a confession. I killed my class pet.
Nah, that's what the whole class pet died at the arms of you.
Yeah, hamster.
What did you do to it?
Suffocated it.
On purpose?
No. I wasn't a sick. I'm not a murderer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
No.
No.
I just put it, I thought it was cold. Because I wanted to sleep with the fan
Annabelle
on.
for a reason.
No, I wanted to sleep with the fan on and I thought it was going to be cold.
It was probably stiff and hibernating and you just thought it died and you just fucking...
No, it was dead. I put it underneath a blanket and it died.
Pulse?
It died. I took it to the vets because I didn't want to confess to the school. So I didn't go in on Monday.
Did you check its pulse?
Yeah.
I heard that hamsters go stiff and cold when they hibernate, and it's not because they're dead, it's because they're hibernating. But do you know what I mean?
I also know someone, and I don't know who it is, so I'm really sorry to the if you're actually doing it. Who the fuck? Did you cook a goldfish?
Don't say sorry, then cut the sorry out.
Yeah, she did.
What, ate it? What, like put it in the oven?
My mum ate her poo when she was younger. She thought it was chocolate. She ate it out of the potty.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like you just like simple mistake, really. How old is she?
I know. You'd know by the smell though, clearly.
That's like, we'll go back to someone cooking a goldfish. Poor little goldfish that you get as a pet in your room, and you think, do you know what, scram.
I know.
Just gonna scram that.
Well, Casey told me my fish were dead once, and she picked up on a fork to show me.
I killed someone's fish once by accident. confession, priest, it's a confession. One time, we went to a friend's house and she had 5 goldfish in the tank. And we was looking at the stones in the goldfish in the fish tank, and we thought, God, I could do it with clean. So we took them out and washed them with soap.
Obviously you did.
Rinsed them, thinking nothing of it. Went to sleep, woke up in the morning, 5 little goldfish floating on top of the water. And I thought, dang, right.
Oh,
literally like 7. I just thought, swear fish don't sleep like that. Like, they sleep. Like, I don't have goldfish, I literally didn't know. Anyway, she's then ran out, gone to her dad. He's come and said, what did you do? So we told him, we cleaned the pepper. He said, you've killed them all. And that was that. It was unintentional though.
Do you know my brother once, on purpose, because he was just... I had a goldfish called Paul. Not a goldfish, a suckerfish called Paul.
Oh.
Yep. Pauline actually it was. Skinny, pink thing. Beautiful little thing. Suckerfish. Anyway, Billy wanted a suckerfish because I had one. So he went and bought Paul, and I had Pauline, that's how it was. And he bought a big black one, and within 24 hours of him putting it in the tank, it ate mine.
Ate Pauline.
Anyway, I know he did it on purpose, 'cause it was huge, like you didn't even need to go to that extent. So then Pauline is now in my dad's garden still, so.
That actually reminds me, we bought 2 fish once, and you know those fat fish that are too fat to swim? They look like goldfish, but like massive.
Yeah,
like
really
humongous, like massive heads, eyes, bellies, like literally but they're about that big.
Yeah.
So we brought 2 and we was like, fat one, chum, like cute. They lasted 1 day.
Really?
And they were so fat that they couldn't swim and they died. And they were fish. Like, what do you mean? You couldn't swim, so you died.
Yeah, but ours had, what did ours have? We had Winnie in for 3 months. It had swim bladder.
Yeah.
Swimming bladder.
Maybe they both had it.
And then, do you know what the hell? He was swimming on his side. And I was like...
Yeah, I started doing all this.
like
floating up the tank. I was like, that.
And then we went and bought another 2, and I bought outdoor goldfish. So they were meant to grow. They grow as big as the tank, so if you put them outside, they can grow like that big. But if you keep them inside, they didn't really grow. So I felt bad, because I thought, I'm definitely restricting them, do you know what I mean?
How does that work? Like, that's like saying, put me in
because they know how big their home is.
And I'll be 95 foot tall.
But they know how big their home is, they know what they can
Why don't
grow
we?
to.
Why don't, like, what? Who's to say, put me in a...
I do, anyway.
Put me in a massive building and I'll grow the same height, or keep me in a tiny little box and I'll stay so small. Like, why can fish do that? I actually think, dead seriously, that aliens are all sea creatures. Or like, at least octopuses and like shit like that. Go and have a watch of a video of an octopus and tell me it's not an alien.
No, I know.
Everyone's like, I wonder what aliens will look like. And it's like, well, I think I already know, because I genuinely think there's a planet of octopus and they've all come here and they just live in the
But
sea.
they don't have tentacles.
I don't know what they have. But
I think they've got the same shape.
Like, go and look at the sea and everything in the sea. Like, go deep enough. We can't go that far. Why? Because we'll fucking explode. But go far enough if I could. I reckon I'd end up in space. Do you know, like Stranger Things upside down? Go deeper up, deeper up. Up, there you go, you're in space, and I reckon all them weird little things at the bottom of the sea are all aliens.
Well, maybe you need to climb up to the moon and find Titanic there. You know what I mean?
It doesn't work like that. Do you think the first landing on the moon was fake?
No.
I do. It looks like it's made out of cardboard.
What does? Me?
The first landing on the moon, the video.
Really?
Not
It
real.
was old though.
Not real. Okay, so it was that old, then how we got such a great picture of it then? Like, it's not real. Have you seen it though?
Yeah.
Have you actually though?
I think
like,
so.
recently looked at it. Awful. Tragic. I do believe people are in space floating around and stuff, and like, obviously the world looks like the world and the moon looks like the moon, but...
Do you think the world's round?
Yeah, of course. Why, do you think it's flat?
No. I think it's round, but...
I do think it's round, but then I also just think... Who's
The
to say-
angle is... So, because of how big it is, you don't realise you're walking round.
But I don't ever think about, oh, let me walk round.
It is just weird though, because when you're down at the bottom, you're meant to be upside down, so why are you not? And I get you're going with gravity and everything, but how
That
does it
makes
make
so
sense
much sense
that
with
you're
what-
standing, people are standing on this side, but standing on that side, so how is the gravity pushing people, like making people stand in
Well, I
different
don't
directions?
understand
But you're
gravity.
all stood under the same sky.
I don't understand gravity though. I don't really understand how anything in the world works. Like,
I don't understand science.
why? What is Wi-Fi? Why is it in the air? And why can I only have it if you let me have it with a password? Why can't I just have it?
Because they want to
who
charge
invented-
money for
Yeah,
everything.
but who invented that to be like, let me charge someone for that? Who even was that clever to think?
Mate, you pay TV license.
But how? Who even thought that though? Who thought of Wi-Fi?
Because it's something. It'll be something that somebody's
you
like.
can't even
oh,
explain it to me because
yeah,
it doesn't
no,
make
no.
sense.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like, who made a TV and how did they connect it together and make it have colour, and who even invented colour and made a colour?
I'll tell you. Who made TV? Alexander Graham Bell.
Alexander Graham Bell?
Did he make television?
Annabelle Alexander Hale Bell? Wait, what does that actually do?
No, he made something though. Don't put
Concorde.
TVs. No, it won't Concorde. He definitely didn't make Concorde. He definitely made like, what did he make? Fact check.
Did you go to see Concord on any school trips when you were younger?
No, it's only up the road.
Yeah, they took us to Brickman's Museum
Did
on
they?
a school trip. See Concord.
It took me to Cadbury's World. I went on a school trip. So where was it that I went? It was really fucking.
Did you go Ossington Bay on your PGL?
I wasn't fucking.
Osmington Bay.
Yeah, they did.
In your year 6? Why was that a thing? It was like Monkey World, Osmington Bay, like
Or
PGL.
that was number one.
Parents get lost.
I went to Fort Park and that and did all of that.
Never done that. That's because you didn't want to do it though. Or because you didn't do it. Or because you was naughty.
It's actually because my mum couldn't afford it. Can't lie. Do you know, I've got a confession to make actually while I'm talking about my mum being skin.
Make a profession, please.
While I'm here. I had a school locker and I remember on the last day of school everyone went to go and get their money back for their locker because you have to put a £10 deposit there, right?
Yeah.
Everyone went to go and get it. Obviously everyone wanted to go get a 3-in-1 Unbelief and a bottle of Epping Falls. Well, I queued up for with everyone and they said, sorry, your mum didn't pay a deposit because she couldn't afford it, so we gave it to you for free, I thought. So
No.
now I didn't have my tenants cut out with everyone. Go ahead.
Everyone else has got a
Actually,
tenner. Everyone
I
else
queued up and everything and I thought, snake.
KMT.
Actual snake.
KMT at
All
that.
her fault.
Now you'd have been
If you're watching this,
buzzing.
mum, you owe me a tenner.
You'd have been
That
buzzing all
embarrassing.
day as well. You would have been like proper gaslighting.
Innit? Gonna go and get a tenner at the end of the day, like they're 6 fast, like 60 quid. You can get loads of that.
Yeah.
I mean, you need a packet of 5 to 15 in,
I
a
know.
bottle of Glen's vodka.
To be fair, we used to get sold 50p a fag.
What?
So in the corner shop, the person that worked in there, we was like 13, 14. He
Right.
sold us alcohol and fags, but if we didn't want to buy a deck of fags, he'd sell them by the fag. So it was 50p. So what you'd have to do is you'd have to go in, you have to say, hi, thingy, can I have a sweetie please? And you'd literally say, can I have a sweetie? And he'd be like, yeah. So the till's here. And then there was like, you know, like an ice cream thing where you pull it across and you get your
Yeah.
ice cream out. So there's one of them next to the till, but if you walked there was no camera. So he would say, can we have a sweetie? He'd say, yeah, cool, come over here. So you then go to the ice cream bit, you put your 50p on, and then you put the fag in the very corner, and then you put it in your blazer, and then walk out because the camera wouldn't get it because it wasn't at the till. And you do the exact same with alcohol as well. Same in West
What?
Brovely.
With alcohol like a shot?
No, as in like, just he'd sell us alcohol at the Bright Page of 13.
Oh, yeah.
But like, do you know what I mean? And then I'm the reason.
So
that
I know someone that got locked in the shop though. Literally.
What, in that same shop?
No, the shop up there.
Locked in. Locked in.
Locked
now
in.
that was in Byfleet, but I'm the reason that not a single soul got served in that shop ever again. Ever again. Because we went in there and got a bottle of £5 wine, right? And then thought, let's go sit in the park up in the the witch's house bit, like the tree house. We're all sat in a circle, it's freezing cold, it's like Baltic October, like, do you know what I mean? It's like God knows what time at night. Probably this time of year actually. So we thought we'd all have a bottle of wine each, sitting down, done the bottle, necked it as well, thinking like this is gross, like whatever, just drink it quickly.
Yeah.
I've climbed down the house, I've started walking across the field as if to go back into the village, and it's hit me, the cold air from like sitting all huddled together, then getting up, going down, it's all hit me. So I'm walking across this field, and I've gone from walking to like literally flying, like my head's gone. So drunk, I've never been wine drunk either because I used to just drink vodka, so like I'm not even used to it. I'm not even joking, this walk's what, a minute to get to the shop. I get outside and they're wanting more and I'm like, nah. So I start spewing out outside this corner shop. One of my mate's stepdads at the time has drove past and seen me being sick outside the shop whilst everyone else is in the shop. So then he's clocked it, gone in a few like weeks after, threatened him, like actually proper, like, do you know what I mean? Like got him like that, one of them ones there, like literally one of them ones, yeah. Like threatened him and everything, and then after that we go in, none the wiser because he didn't fucking say nothing. We go to the shop, we have a no, don't do that no more. Why? And then told us, said he's got it all on video and that it was like borderline, like literal, I would call the police and
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's giving 3 girls.
Nah, but he weren't weird. He barely. If I asked him, "Can I use the toilet?" he'd say no, and I said, "No, actually, I will piss outside your door," and he'd be like, "This once." Like he wasn't like accommodating in that way.
Yeah,
like,
but
go
still,
upstairs and lay in my bed and I'll be up in a minute.
Still, why are you saying like? It is
Why?
weird. Why are you saying
Money. We bought alcohol nearly every day. Like just made money from us, I think. Sorry, bottle of what was it? Bottle of Lambrini for £1.60. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Bottle of.
That used to taste like farts though. I think
Just
Lambrini
tastes
smells like
I
farts.
thought it tastes like slur.
No, smells nice.
Slur. Yeah, but one bottle you'd be fucked, so it's £1.60.
Well, I used to think about it, I actually never used to do it. We used to buy a bottle of Jaeger and drink out of a bottle. Disgusting though.
There you go. Refill.
Yeah.
Refill. Fucking size of it as well, like fucking bigger than my head. I could actually. Like that hurts.
Weightlifting.
Like that hurt. I'm the weakest part. Do you hear that click?
Flick.
Mate, don't ever ask me to get on top because it's an instant no. My legs ache after
My
10
legs
seconds.
lock, like my knees lock if I try and sit
literally
anywhere.
like certain moves. I think you must think I'm fucking so like.
I'm so flexible though.
I'm not flexible at all. I fucking wish I was. I wish I could do this, that, whatever. I wish I could do the fucking splits, but I fucking can't. I'm better concentrating. Can't see shit.
I can do splits.
Can you? Fuck.
I actually fucking can.
Wait, you do splits?
Yeah, I actually can.
I need to start taking up Pilates on it.
Me too, I would with you.
Yeah, but with that, the shit hurts. I need my posture to be as straight as that girl off Love Island.
I don't want it that straight, but she's got.
Like, what does she say? Like, act like there's a piece of string constantly putting you up. Fuck me, that hurts. Imagine me saying like this the whole time.
I know.
So, on the topic of confessions and embarrassment, like, I feel like Pinky out.
Well, I think you guys look natural when you do it on purpose.
No.
I know.
Without the ice, that is harsh. I have this embarrassing story, but it's like, it's not embarrassing when I really think about it because it's not for me, it's more embarrassing for the person. But it's a bit of a deeper one, but so I was obviously in a relationship with this girl. I've mentioned her before, the one that got arrested for beating up her ex and all of that jazz.
Do you want a solicitor? Delusional!
Yeah, literally that one. But so we was together like. Hello? I don't know who was that, you guys.
I don't know who was that, you guys. It's a farting video, isn't it? Who was that?
No.
I don't know what that was, guys.
I don't know what that was, you guys. No, so I was with this fucking weird girl. This is like a couple of years back. We were only together for about 3 months. Anyway, she was my second girl relationship, and I at the time had never used the strap on a girl. Cool, baby gay, you know what I mean? So she ended up basically giving me an ultimatum of, you either use it on me like ASAP, like in the next few days, or I'm breaking up with you.
That is insane.
Which it is, and to me it was just like, I feel weird because you're obviously you're giving me a time frame here. You're also telling me that if I don't do it, we're not going to be together. But also, it was embarrassing. I've never done anything like this before. Like, I've never been like, do you know what I mean? And for someone for it not to be with someone that I genuinely wanted it to be with, but for someone who just gave me a fucking ultimatum of, you either have to or we're not going to be together, it was actually embarrassing. And obviously once it was done, and like I'm glad that it happened, because then like I realised what I was missing and all of that shit. Like, do you know what I mean? But like in the moment it was
in the moment
it was, and even throughout it was just like, it was just embarrassing. Like, it was just like one of those things. It was like, what am I doing? I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for you, but like not in a positive light whatsoever.
I know someone that was in a relationship with someone that used to, every time they had an argument, he would basically just be like, well, make up for it during, like, with sex,
and like help me out,
basically,
and then that would be,
and I will forgive you. It is. I feel like some people, it is normally men, but obviously in your situation it was a girl.
It was a girl, and it is embarrassing. It's like, looking back on it, it's like, why would I let myself?
But you shouldn't feel embarrassed or humiliated or anything about it, because it's not you that's. It's disgusting on her to be like, oh, why did you even do that?
And for him to be like, that's your ultimatum, like, you have to do this, otherwise I'm not forgiving you. Like, that's embarrassing for them.
Yeah, it's more than you.
To be, because if that story's ever told, then it's like, well, no one's going to feel bad for them, they're always going to feel bad for you.
Yeah.
But it's, it was so odd.
So, there was actually a technical difficulty in that, so it has cut off what we was talking about.
We was talking for a while, and it's literally storage fooled us.
Yeah, and I think there's a good 15 minutes that you're now missing.
I'm going to say it again, but basically, this is a confession, but I'm interpreting it into what you're doing if. So, me and my cousin have been really close since when we was younger, because we're very similar in age. We've grown up together, and as we've grown up, we've got even closer. Anyway, recently he started looking at me a little bit differently and being a little bit more touchy-feely than he usually would. One day we're in my bedroom and we end up kissing, and he confesses his love for me, but he's still my cousin.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I said straight away, I'm never lipsing my cousin.
Yeah, I said it would never happen. You'd never get yourself there. If it did, get yourself back.
Get back.
Find a way. Find a way to lose feelings. Stop communication. Stop seeing each other if you have to until the feelings are gone, because you need to realise that there is a thin line between family and there's not even a thin
It's
line,
all in the eyes.
actually.
If someone starts looking at you like they want to fuck you and they're your blood related family, you wanna shut that down.
And it's not fair on the kid.
Go and tell their mum. If you two had a baby together, it ain't coming out right, and that's that. And realistically, if your kid asks you, how did you two meet? Oh, she's actually my cousin.
Yeah, do you know what I
You're
mean?
fucked.
My mum's actually.
Oh, your dad's actually my first cousin, and they're like.
No, it's actually your mum is my mum's sister. Weird.
Yeah, weird. Too close.
On that note, leave us confessions, comment, like, subscribe.
Please give us
ideas, because we do just waffle.
But we'll probably waffle even more next week. So I'm really annoyed that got deleted.
I mean, so
we're so sorry.
So sorry. Bye.
I should just have a little sip.